big news in the league on Wednesday was that long-rumored deal between Toronto and Dallas finally got done. Shawn Marion will be going to the Mavericks.
Basketball celebrates what appears elegant: the graceful jump shot with perfect form, the spectacular crossover, the thunderous highlight reel dunk that makes crowds roar.
With the 9th pick of the 1999 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Shawn Marion from the University.
Shawn Marion possessed none of these aesthetic qualities. His shooting motion was unorthodox. His playing style defied conventional basketball wisdom. Everything about him seemed wrong to traditionalists and critics. And yet, everywhere Shawn Marion played, victories followed. This is the story of a player who shattered every expectation of what a star was supposed to look like, yet became one of the most impactful and valuable players of his generation. This is the story of the Matrix. Early life, built different. Born on May 7, 1978, in Waukegan, Illinois, Shawn Dwayne Marion never conformed to basketball's traditional molds. From his earliest days on the court, observers recognized something unique about his approach to the game. He wasn't the most refined player with textbook fundamentals. He wasn't the most heavily recruited prospect with national attention. But Marion possessed something far more valuable than polish or hype: an absolutely relentless motor, boundless energy, and an instinctive understanding of how to create value without dominating the basketball. Marion didn't wait for offensive sets to be diagrammed or plays to be called with his name on them. He created opportunities through constant movement, perpetual hustle, and an understanding that basketball rewards activity and positioning. Long before analytics revolutionized the sport, Shawn Marion inherently grasped the concept of efficiency, maximizing impact while minimizing wasted possessions. College years, UNLV grit. At the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, playing for the UNLV Rebels from 1996 to 1999, Shawn Marion's basketball identity crystallized. He became the embodiment of versatility, a player who defied traditional position labels and conventional role definitions. Marion rebounded with the tenacity and positioning of a power forward. He defended wing players with the lateral quickness and anticipation of a shooting guard. He finished fast breaks with the explosiveness and efficiency that made him dangerous in transition basketball. He didn't dominate possessions by demanding the basketball or running isolation plays. Instead, Marion dominated through pure effort, diving for loose balls, fighting for offensive rebounds, sprinting the floor on every possession. NBA Draft and early Phoenix years. In the 1999 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns selected Shawn Marion with the 9th overall pick. From his very first professional game, Marion demonstrated that he was unlike any other player entering the league. The Suns didn't design elaborate offensive systems around him. Coaches didn't call specific plays to get Marion shots. No one expected him to be the primary offensive option or the face of the franchise. And yet, Marion filled every conceivable gap on the basketball court. He grabbed rebounds that big men missed. He intercepted passes that created fast break opportunities. He blocked shots from opponents who never saw him coming. He scored transition points that came from pure effort and positioning rather than drawn-up plays. The awkward shot that nobody trusts. Shawn Marion's unorthodox shooting form. His jump shot didn't conform to coaching manuals or shooting coaches' diagrams. The mechanics looked awkward. The release point seemed wrong. Defenders initially gave him space, believing his unconventional form couldn't produce consistent results. Critics dismissed his overall game because they couldn't get past the aesthetics of his shot. But here's what those critics missed. Basketball isn't an art competition judged on style and beauty. It's a competition measured by results, by wins and losses, by impact on team success. The 7 seconds or less revolution. Then came the perfect system that would showcase everything Shawn Marion could do. The Phoenix Suns, under head coach Mike D'Antoni, implemented the revolutionary 7 seconds or less offense, a fast-paced, three-point heavy attack that transformed the NBA. With Steve Nash orchestrating as the maestro point guard, Shawn Marion became controlled chaos personified. He sprinted the floor relentlessly on every possession. He finished alley-oops and fast break opportunities that Nash created. He defended opposing teams' best scorers regardless of position. He was the perfect complementary star. The ultimate Swiss Army knife, Shawn Marion, became basketball's ultimate multifunctional tool, capable of performing any task coaches required. Needs someone to guard the opponent's leading scorer, whether guard or forward. Marion handled it. Needs someone to grab 12 rebounds, despite being undersized for a forward. Marion delivered. Marion didn't require rhythm shots or elaborate offensive sets to get him going. He created impact through superior timing, relentless effort, and basketball instincts that allowed him to be in the right place at the right time. His versatility made him invaluable, even if conventional observers never fully appreciated what they were witnessing. Disrespect, trades, and being undervalued. Despite his consistent excellence and undeniable impact on winning, Shawn Marion faced something that bothered him throughout his prime years: being chronically overlooked and undervalued by media, fans, and even his own organizations. He was traded multiple times. Teams failed to fully appreciate his contributions because those contributions didn't fit traditional star narratives. In a league increasingly obsessed with personal branding, social media presence, and marketability, Shawn Marion represented pure substance over style. He was the ultimate winning player who never received the recognition his impact deserved. But Marion kept working, kept producing, and kept helping teams win, regardless of whether anyone noticed or appreciated it. Dallas Mavericks, the missing championship piece. In 2009, Shawn Marion joined the Dallas Mavericks. He arrived as a veteran defender, a versatile forward who had achieved individual success but never won an NBA championship. In the 2011 NBA Finals against the Miami Heat's Big Three of LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh, Marion accepted the most difficult defensive assignment in basketball, slowing down LeBron James, the best player in the world, in the most important series of the season, championship defense and redemption. Marion didn't dominate headlines or post-game interview sessions, but his defensive impact showed up where it truly mattered: in results, in victories, in holding one of history's greatest players below his typical performance levels. The Dallas Mavericks won the 2011 NBA championship in 6 games, one of the great underdog stories in finals history. And Shawn Marion finally earned the championship ring his 15-year career of excellence and sacrifice had deserved all along. Statistics versus true impact. Shawn Marion concluded his 16-year NBA career with impressive statistical accomplishments, over 17,700 points scored. He was one of only a handful of players in NBA history to reach those combined statistical milestones. But raw numbers fail to capture Marion's true value to winning basketball. Marion was the player who made stars shine brighter. Legacy. Redefining basketball. Greatness. Shawn Marion's career proved something profoundly important about basketball and sports excellence in general. The game doesn't reward aesthetic beauty or conventional wisdom about what stars should look like. Shawn Marion never needed the basketball in his hands to dominate games. He never required the spotlight to prove his worth. If you enjoyed this documentary, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories about the players who helped championships happen from the shadows.